been close to where my heart is. I should let go, I should be open. My troubled waters deep, yeah, deep like an.
All right.
Hello.
Pretty cool.
Yes.
On a tram.
We are on a tram. This is one of my favorite modes of transportation, honestly, and I take it every single day, but I still love it. Today we are finally talking about a 3-letter word, rhymes with text. Yes, it's sex. But I planned that for a while, okay? I was like waiting to do that. But no, so we're not actually going to be talking about sex, but we're going to be talking about the taboos of sex. And I feel like even this word to a lot of people is quite like, ooh, I can't believe you just said that, you know? And it's going to be interesting to see how it's different cross-culturally in Western societies. Like I grew up in Canada, maybe my way of thinking is different from someone who grew up in Hong Kong with a very traditional or Asian mentality. Maybe it's not, you know? And it's nice that we have both male and female perspectives today. And I think I grew up with quite traditional parents as well. So I would say that I grew up quite, you know, quite sheltered from this kind of topic. And even to this day, I'm shy about talking about this too. So I'm hoping that our guests today are more open-minded so that I can kind of get a gauge of their perspectives or why this is a topic that needs to be engaged more in and how we are not open enough about it. So once again, I feel like this is perfect because as traditional as a tram is, we're still using it to this day, right? This topic is sort of like transportation or this topic, it's still something that is relevant to modern society. And that's why I feel like we really need to talk about it more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't easy to get these guests to come
No,
on
we
board.
kept having to change people because some people were uncomfortable with it. But I think today we have a good bunch. All right, let's go down and meet them.
Yeah, sure.
All right, let's go.
So my name is Anna, and I will be talking to Grace today about on the topic of sex. So my initial thoughts about this topic was that I was a little bit surprised because I didn't think I would be talking about this topic to Grace and in Hong Kong. So yeah, that was my initial thought.
Hi, I'm Carl, and today I'm going to meet Grace, and we're going to talk about the taboo of sex in Hong Kong. I really think that people in Hong Kong are more conservative, so I think it's a great chance for us to talk about the Asian culture of sex.
What is your definition of sex appeal?
Well, I think sex appeal is something that draws people's attention and eyeballs, which is a good thing because sex always sells.
My name is Xiao, and I'm here to talk to Grace about the very taboo topic of sex. But I'm mainly here because I was promised food, and I don't really see anything right now, but that's okay. I think this topic is conservative because it goes back, way back, generations and generations. I mean, my parents never really talked about it with me. Like I said, I found out more so through movies and TV shows and sex education class in school. But I think it's a really good opportunity to open up the dialogue here in Asia and hopefully make this everyday topic, because it happens to everyone, and you know, make it less taboo, less awkward, so to speak. Hopefully we can do that today.
Welcome to my ride.
Wow, you look so pretty today.
Thanks so much for being
Oh,
here.
sorry.
My honor.
Take a seat over
course, I
here.
will.
Oh, you got one? Hi, thank you so much. Look so cute. Hello.
You're flying this for me, okay? Like for the vertically challenged.
Just so we can all feel similarly in height today. Take a seat, take a seat, take a seat.
All right.
First off, I want to say for myself, I think I grew up in quite like a traditional family. And I think I'm also quite conservative. I don't know if it's because of my religion, like I'm Christian, so like for this, it's quite taboo in both sense, like culturally and, you know, religiously. So I'm gonna leave it to you guys to talk more about this topic, because I'm just gonna be,
Wow.
yeah?
My mom's gonna watch, so
That's fine.
I'm a bit nervous.
No, what are you, like, what are your thoughts on this? Are you quite open-minded? Are you quite liberal? Do you talk about what with your friends all the time?
I think like Asian parents are more conservative in general.
Right,
I
right.
think we're lucky enough to get our education in Western countries, so we get a bit more of the information about sex and a bit open-minded than the people here in Hong Kong.
Did we talk about it in school though? I don't feel like we did either.
Did you not have sex ed in high school?
I don't think so.
I actually had it as early as grade 5 in Canada.
Oh, really?
So,
Wow.
yeah.
So
What
would
did
you
you
say
learn
you're
about?
quite
Grade
open-minded
five.
then?
Grade 5, yeah, I was 10.
That's 10, yeah.
Yeah, I was 10.
really young.
So I remember so clearly we got like a diagram
Of what?
of both a female and a male.
Can we say like the words like for the word or like the D word?
Yeah, so both of them.
Oh, yeah,
like,
yeah.
Actually, people use the P word. Why are we still saying it? We're so conservative that we're almost like, can we use this word?
The vagina, yes. I remember something like crazy when in kindergarten, so little. Yes, I was like talking to a friend, she was a girl, and I was like, oh, I got something popping out underneath my body. It was like, oh, do you want to see it? And it was like, oh, do you want to see it? And she literally asked me, do I want to see hers? And I was like, yeah, why not? It's like, we're exchanging how like our body looks when we were like in kindergarten.
And it was so highly memorable that
Yes,
you still
and I told my
remember.
mom was like, oh, you're going crazy. Like, you should not do that.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that, right?
Imagine how that girl's mom felt.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Very proud moment.
Yes. Yes.
Do you think there's like a good age to learn about these things?
I think where I was from, a lot of people had sex ed in grade 10, so 15.
Okay.
When, you know, puberty happens and
See how
folks start
calm
to
we
get-
are? This age sounds more like, oh, okay, 15 is good.
Yeah, there's
Fine,
like
it's like,
kindergarten.
It's like,
Yeah, I think that's probably a good age where, you know, people are getting sexually active.
Yeah.
And I think the first thing we learned was, you know, safe sex, right?
Oh.
We had people come in to demonstrate how to put on a condom and, you know, the repercussions of not having safe sex and
right.
stuff like that.
But like, you can have sex, just be safe about it, right?
Yeah, that was the main,
That's pretty liberal, I feel.
message about
But
it.
then your parents, they ever talk about it?
no.
No, 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 no.
It's not.
No.
Do you know friends whose parents talk about sex openly?
we never discussed it. We never
What about
discussed
you, as a parent? Would you talk about your sex about to your kids?
My husband said he will talk about it to my two boys when they're older because he feels like as like a man-to-man thing, he has the responsibility to talk about it. And he's always joking about, I don't mind being a grandfather at a young age. And I'm like, no. By the way, for each episode, we're gonna do like a fire rapid round of questions. It's not a yes/no, but I feel like it will get me to gauge about how you guys feel about sex a bit more first, okay?
Sure.
We can do it one by one,
Sure.
unless you guys want to answer the same question. Okay.
Can we?
Yeah, who wants to go first?
Ladies first.
Ladies
go ahead.
first, yes.
Okay. What scenarios do you think are absolutely inappropriate to talk about sex in?
I guess if your parents are very conservative, then definitely no at a family dinner.
Yeah.
With your grandparents, maybe not.
Yeah, I think the older you get, the older the seniority is, you probably don't want to go there with them. Okay, second one, we can ask Carl.
Sure.
Okay, how comfortable are you about talking with your friends about sex, your sex life?
Yeah, I feel very comfortable talking about sex to my friends. Like, I share it a lot. Yeah.
Would you share the positive and the negative? Would you ever
Yes.
ask your friend like, how come I'm not desiring my girlfriend as much as I should, or comparing with other friends that you know, things like that?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And sometimes, I remember my friend was calling me that she's a girl and she had some like unsafe sex and she was like really scared to have those like diseases. So we would share all the stories to each other, which is great.
And then you could advise her like what to do next, or
Yes.
just comfort her at least.
I didn't comfort her. I was like, get a condom next time. That should be fine. Right?
That works too.
But I mean, it works for us guys too if we have a girl to talk to, because, you know, who understands a female body better than them, right? So.
Okay, let's head up because I want to dive a little bit deeper into a certain topic. So we can go up so we can also look at the view.
Cool. Yes.
All right, let's go.
Thank you.
Woo! 好大風啊
Ladies first.
Nice. kind of realized while living here, I've been here almost 10 years now, since 2013. I feel like what the media portrays in terms of like sex and like sexualizing people is actually quite open. But then the flip side is like it seems so open-minded, but when you really go about talking about it, it's almost like they are trying to say that you are sexualizing yourself.
Well, I think it's always easy for people to say this kind of stuff on social media because there's a mask. You don't know who's saying it.
Right.
Because a lot of the time, that's where all the comments come from, and you know, you have all those fake names and all that stuff, right? They're very not shy about saying harsh things because they don't get any trouble for it.
Yeah, and it makes me feel more conservative because then I feel like, oh, you know, I see a lot of like artists on like Western medias and platforms being very open about, say, breastfeeding, right?
Yeah.
Like the photo will just be very nurturing and motherly, and I'm like, that's so beautiful.
But for you as a public like figure, do you feel the responsibility to educate the people in Hong Kong, like even the media, to educate them that this is
normal?
Normal.
Yeah.
To breastfeed.
Yeah.
I think it is, but I feel like I'm also afraid of how my parents would perceive that. Like, at the end of the day, it's like I would still not want to hear them say, oh, my friend, like, some saw this news, and then he has, like, this huge newspaper article of you breastfeeding, and now it's just on the table at home, you know? Like, I would feel shy.
Yeah, there's a lot of repercussions that come with that territory. And then let's not even talk about sex, it's just when I do interviews about dating.
Yeah.
Like even that topic already is
Right.
It's always a talking point. I feel like the first step is maybe opening up the dialogue about, you know, just having relationships in the first place.
And do you feel like in Hong Kong culture, women are typically more sexualized than men?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Or do you think it's all cultures, basically?
It's all culture, especially in Hong Kong.
I would say so.
Especially in age. You don't think so?
I haven't really noticed it much. Can you guys give an example?
Like there's like going to be a section of the newspaper saying like how there's like a woman, a model, dressing very provocatively, like in bikinis and stuff.
okay.
Like they were actually bold in the titles of
Right.
that
Okay, yes. I
woman.
see.
Yeah.
And then usually, I do think the woman will get more of the hate and attention because if that person is seen holding hands or dating with someone and then they do background search on that guy, that guy's rich. Okay, well that girl is probably going out for his money. It gets horrible because that person's family gets involved now, right? They do background checks, and with social media, it's so easy to go on that person's Facebook, or as long as you have the name and it's not private or whatever. But you start digging around, and that's where it gets kind of nasty.
Yeah, I think generally speaking, as a parent, how can I now as a parent understand this topic and then use it in a way that is impactful to my children as well? Like if I'm continuing what my parents were like, really we're never gonna get anywhere, right? And I feel like that's really important too.
Yeah.
Or else kids and parents are always gonna have that gap. You know, they're never really gonna bond through that because that's a really important part of any person's life as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, for like, I'd rather my parents tell me like the correct way of sex instead of like us learning the sex from pornography. A lot of youngsters and teenagers, they have that need to release that energy, and they just learned how to have sex from pornography.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And pornography is always exaggerated. Like I've never seen realistic porn, right?
That's not very educational, but it serves a purpose.
True.
But yeah, we'll actually want to learn that from our parents, teachers, maybe education, and then that's more important.
Absolutely. Well, thanks for talking about this.
Thanks for having us.
We have a last section that we always do on every episode, which is the truth or dare round. It's our little spin the bottle round. It's really fun.
Oh.
And you get really fun questions to answer as well. Do you guys want to go try it out?
Yeah.
Where's the bottle?
Where's
Is it
the
empty?
bottle? Okay, wheel of truth or dare. Essentially, we're each going to have a round, okay?
Yep.
And then whatever it lands on, you can look at the question, and if it's something that you decide you want to answer, by all means do. If not, you have to take a sip of this concoction.
This looks like a sichuan hot
And
pot.
so if anything, okay, since you picked this one, if you don't want to answer the question, you can drink this one.
Like all?
And then we'll
No,
do
I'm just
this.
kidding. I'm just kidding.
Is it all or is it like a
Zip.
Like a big gulp. Like I want to see right here being like, ooh.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Before we start, would you guys like
hell
to know
no.
what's inside? I believe this one is Worcestershire sauce.
No.
No, listen. Stop challenging me.
This is the one. That's the one.
Okay, lemon juice, Thai sweet and sour sauce, teppanyaki sauce, Chinese herbal tea, and pickle juice. The spicy one, we have wasabi, spicy sauce, spicy sesame sauce, Chinese herbal tea, and pickle juice. But just that layer
Of
of
oil?
oil. And finally, this is the salty beverage. We have the roasted chicken gravy, okay,
Not bad.
eel sauce, soy sauce, Chinese herbal tea, and pickle juice. I feel like a reoccurring
Whatever was in the
theme.
producer's fridge at the time. Clearly.
Yeah.
I'm sure he loves pickle.
Yeah, clearly it was
Sauce.
pickle.
And Chinese herbal tea. Okay, who wants to go first?
Ladies first. Ladies first.
Okay. So just spin it, right?
Yes, and just to be fair, if it spins again for Grace, you can spin it again, and then whatever it lands on, I answer. But yeah, hopefully we won't get there.
Okay.
Yeah, spin again for
Okay.
Aim for that.
Yes.
Right here.
I already did one. I don't want to do another one.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
Okay.
I love she went like fun, so.
Yeah,
Oh my god, that's true.
that's against the rules, but we'll let it slide this
No.
time.
What's that?
Awkward
Awkward
moment.
I think that's fine.
Yeah, I
Well,
think
we'll
it's
see.
fine
We'll
too.
see.
It's never fun.
Here you go.
I can read it? Okay.
Can I see it?
I love it's fine.
Awkward moment.
Okay.
You wanna say it? Okay.
Have you ever been caught masturbating or having sex? And details.
Have I ever been caught? Actually, no, never.
What would you do if you were caught?
I think I'll just like pretend nothing happened.
Then they would feel embarrassed enough to walk out, right?
Well, depending who it is.
Yeah.
Alright, your turn. I hate when people do slow spins because it gives me anxiety.
Well, I mean,
It's easy. Oh, okay.
Exit, sorry. I just screamed. I didn't want it to happen again. Exit, I can. And I will read it for you.
This could be a...
Rank your last 5 exes in order of performance in bed.
Oh my
I
god.
didn't name them?
Are we really gonna name them? Okay.
It goes way back because my previous relationship was 5 years.
Okay.
So before
Faithful
that,
one.
yeah. You know what? I'll have a drink.
Are you really?
I expect my former lovers way too much.
Yeah. Gentlemen. Yes.
Here, here we go.
Yes.
I respect that.
Why did you give me that one? That wasn't my original one. Can I have this one?
I think we can save this for Carl in case he gets.
Wait, what?
Alright, you get
So this is
salty.
the- this is
the
salty-
gravy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, big gulp.
I see there's a pickle inside.
Yeah, what is, oh, that's a pickle. That's a pickle.
Is it?
Is it a pickle?
It might just be
That's
kind
a
of
pickle.
sour.
There you go. Bottoms up.
Alright.
No, just don't.
Big,
No.
bigger. Okay.
I think that's it. That's it.
Oh my god.
The eel sauce is a little overpowering.
Yeah.
Wow. You've raised the bar now.
Alright.
Oh, wow.
Please.
Down to you.
Yeah, it's raised the bar. Well,
Powerful spin. Powerful spin.
Just
let's still get that from pickles, right?
Yeah.
Spin again for Grace.
You gotta tell me what brand of pickles these are.
Okay.
That was
Sex
awkward.
life?
No, these are awkward moments, but it's right next to sex life.
Let's do sex because awkward moments is gone.
Okay, let's do it.
Thank you.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Look at that face.
Don't drop.
I think
I think you need to answer this.
Her expression.
where is your go-to spot for sex?
Oh,
Explain.
In detail.
okay, that's not something weird. So it's usually my couch.
In your living room.
Yeah.
So next time you invite me over, I'm not gonna
Let's
sit.
do it on the couch.
That was the first thing I thought of.
It's
Do
a-
your friends know that? Because now they know.
No, because usually it's easier to start from couch. Like,
Yeah, you
we
have your
watch
Netflix.
TV and have some
Oh,
drinks.
that's a game plan.
Yeah, usually it would be weird. Like, oh, let's go to the bedroom and do something like fun, right? It's awkward, right?
Is that how it happens?
Oh yeah.
Final question before we end. We ask every guest this, which is, do you remember the first time you said I love you to someone, and who was that person?
My mom.
Mm-hmm. You get that a lot on the show.
But that's true, right?
It is true, yeah, and you mean it, right?
Yeah. Or I think I did, because
I don't recall anything.
I recall,
So
but
old, I don't recall.
Yeah, I don't recall. Yeah, I don't recall anything.
Yeah.
No, I think it was my first girlfriend.
Aww.
But maybe before. But I think
Did
when I
she
really
say it
met.
first, or did you say it first?
She said it first, and I reciprocated.
That's good. At least
But I
you
mean,
didn't.
I didn't say I didn't say thank you or something like that.
I love you. Thank you.
That's sweet.
I love you. Thank you.
Me too. I love myself too, right?
Me
Me too.
Yeah. So yeah, first girlfriend.
Aww.
Lisa, if you're watching.
Oh, wow. Was that one?
Shout out for
of the
Lisa.
5 girl. All right. Thank you guys for being on the show.
Yay. Thank you for having us.
Enjoyed it. So you guys know what we're talking about today, right? S-E-X. No.
Wow, yeah.
Oh, I can tell.
And you're gonna eat the pickle.
Round of applause for show.
You know, it's not as bad as you would think it is. No, how's the oil?
Honestly, it actually tastes pretty good.
Oh my god.
I hate these drinks.
No, no. Yo!